And then welcome back to another edition of Everything Football 62. I'm your Jonathan Big Tex Johnson, a.k.a. Uncle Tex, a.k.a. Professor Tex. All right. Like and subscribe to the page. Got any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below, and we'll deal with it. Man, let's jump into this real quick. I'm about tired of this right here. Now, Giants fans can feel whatever way they want to feel. Okay? Daniel Jones' agent switch adds intrigue could complicate Giants offseason. There is no complications. No complications. Daniel Jones is not worth $45 million a year, even for that of a franchise tag. When you're a franchise tag, as far as I'm concerned, you're a franchise. The franchise is Saquon Barkley. Sorry. Daniel Jones is not that guy. Well, he went 9-6-1 or something like this past year. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, 9-6-1. Right? 3,205 yards, 15 touchdowns, 5 hits. Okay. Solid season. About as solid as his rookie season was, as we saw calling him Daniel Dimes. Right? So, with that being said, how does that warrant $45 million? See, this is that Kirk Cousins bullshit. See, I would at least give Kirk Cousins, because at least he did win the East one year. Even though he didn't want that particular amount of money. The money is getting completely ridiculous. Look, it's not about me hating on whether or not the type of money that this young man wants. But he does what needs to be done based on the fact of how the market is set. Now, I will say this again. Daniel Jones is a so-so quarterback. And when I mean so-so, I mean he all right. He made an NFL team. He does some things that's pretty good. He's pretty mobile. Got a decent arm. He's from out of Duke, which, a Duke quarterback, I'm like, he ain't no Sonny Jefferson. So it's like, so my thing of it is with him, I don't understand what this is all about. You're trying to figure out whether or not you're going to deal with Saquon Barkley. I get it. Everybody started talking about the injuries and whatnot. This guy went 13-12 this year, 4.4 average, 10 touchdowns, caught 57 balls for 338 yards. That's right there. That's production. That's high production for that of a running back. Now, I've always said certain things about Saquon Barkley that some people took offense to, but that's just the curse of that of Penn State running backs. We saw the Penn State running back who actually was behind Barkley at Penn State, was it Peterson or whatever like that. We saw what happened with him. He disappeared. He completely disappeared in the Super Bowl. And that was a fumble. And that was a scoop of 6 points. But they brought it back. Okay? Now we get back to Jones and whatnot. So my thing of it is that you're not having a 9-6-1 record if Saquon Barkley's not there. We've seen what happened. We've seen what happens with you when he's not there. He's not that guy. Giants would be a fool, but go ahead and sign him. But Kirk Cousins started all this bullshit going back to 2017, 2018, or whenever that was. And I don't get where it's like, no, what have you shown us? And I'm not giving you $45 million. You could take a hike. Because based upon his stats and what he did, you can find that anyway. You can get that type of display if you want to just win 9 or 10 games and possibly ease your way into the playoffs and whatnot. You can get that from anybody. They keep talking about running backs ain't this, running backs ain't that. Okay, if you don't want to take them in the first round, that's fine. I would say this. You ain't going nowhere. You don't have a winning record if Saquon Barkley is not in that backfield. Talk shit if you want to. You're not winning anything if that young man is not in that backfield with Daniel Jones. Now, get your money. Do what you got to do. I'm just saying that I don't see where this guy, Daniel Jones, a Duke quarterback, he's not a Duke guard. He doesn't play for Mike Krzyzewski. This is not a dynasty over in Carolina when it comes to dealing with Duke. Again, no Pro Bowl, no All-Pro. He's not even a what do you call it? An alternate for a Pro Bowl. Let's go back to the stats again, for shits and giggles. You're looking at someone with 9-6-1, nice completion ratio, 67.2, 3,205 yards, 15 touchdowns, only 5 picks. Good. It's not $45 million good. But you do whatever you want to do with your money because that's your money. And I go to the player, if he can get it, if he can finesse them out of that, then so be it. But Daniel Jones is not a $45 million a year quarterback. And this is the market that has been set thanks to cats like Kirk Cousins, who still, at this particular point, have not won shit. He hasn't won anything. He made it to another Pro Bowl. Okay, fine. Been blessed with having decent receivers, good receivers, great receivers with Justin Jefferson. Right? And Davis was home watching the play, ended up watching the Super Bowl the same way I watch Super Bowl at home. And you explain to me how. I don't even need to read the article. He doesn't deserve that particular amount of money. And they should get rid of him and find a quarterback that can do just what he did. Because I'm not going to even say anything. I can go and find the quarterback that put up that particular type of numbers and whatnot and will fit and will plug perfectly in with New York with a healthy Saquon Barkley. You better pay Barkley. You're going to pay anybody. You pay Barkley. I get it. The quarterback position is something that has to definitely be addressed. But this guy, he's not him. He's not him. He's not him. Sorry, guys. He's not him. Sorry, Giants fans. He's not him. Sorry, Lawrence Taylor, Harry Carson, all them great Giants. He's not him. You can sit up there and try to act like he is, but he isn't. And if that's where you want to go, look for your team to be 6 or 7 and 10 next year. If you sit up there and give this guy that amount of money. There's no way he's worth that. And Giants would be a fool as for being a class organization. There's no way that young man is worth that amount of money. He's a decent, okay quarterback. Not 45 mil. You haven't shown me anything to be a 45 mil. Even with what seems to be good stats, those are rookie stats. Go back to his rookie year. 3,027 yards. 24 touchdowns. He threw 11 his sophomore year. His third year, he threw 10 and only 15. His level of touchdown has dropped considerably the next 2 years, and he goes up to 15. You talking about giving this guy $45 million? You will be a fool to sit up there and give that guy that amount of money. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Any questions or concerns or anything like that, leave them down below. It can even be Daniel Jones, Daniel Downs himself. But like I tell you guys all the time, there's no GOAT, there's no greatest of all time. As long as time's still going on. You guys have a good one.